Hi there. My name is Elaheh. I am the founder and producer of the Immigrants in Exile showcase, where I bring together storytellers, musicians, poets, stand-up comedians, all artists, to share their experiences of immigration, nostalgia, longing, and exile. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about why this project became my interest and my passion, and where the idea came from, and what it means for me today. I was having a conversation with the founders of Artery about a year ago. The founders are Salima and Vladik. And Artery, if you don't know, is a great community that brings artists and supporters of the arts together. You can attend a showcase in someone's living room, a rooftop, in a garden, a studio in Brooklyn. Every space is a stage. That's what Artery is about. You can create a profile and either be a host or be a creator or even be both, and find other fellow artists that you want to support or go to a show one Friday night. I was having a conversation a year ago with the founders. We were having coffee, and I was telling them about my brother having written a book, a memoir in Farsi, and I translated his book to English, and I was thinking about how I could present his work and maybe have a show through Artery that would allow my brother to have a stage where he could talk about and maybe read a few chapters. And then I was thinking more about wanting to make it a bigger event and include other artists that could have shared something similar. And then it made me think about why I cared so much about my brother's book and what it means to me as an immigrant, growing up here, moving here at the age of 11 from Iran, and having experienced all of those feelings, exile and nostalgia and loneliness and longing. And so that's where this idea started, was just wanting to bring people together through this theme. And I honestly didn't know where it would take me. I didn't even know if anyone would be interested to be part of it or have something to say or even want to listen in as a stranger, as an observer, as an audience member. And the first showcase was June 10th last year, and we had about 44 people attending the show. I think I had a lineup of 10 performers, including my brother, who took a bus with my parents from Fairfax, Virginia to New York. And it was hosted by Adam at this space called Big Herbs in Williamsburg. And it was a Friday evening, Friday summer evening, and it was the beginning of a very magical journey for me, for all of us. I had brought together different artists. We had storytellers, we had poetry, we had singers, guitarists, and visual artists, and lots of people came, people that weren't immigrants. And, everyone told me how much the experience meant to them and how much they learned and enjoyed themselves, and it was really the start of it for me, and I decided to continue the theme and continue the series. And right now, the fourth installment is going to happen this Saturday, April 15th at 4 p.m. at Sideshow Gallery in Williamsburg, with the help of my friend Pedro Felipe. We're going to present the show to you, and it's going to be magical. It's been truly a world-changing, mind-blowing experience for me as an observer of an idea I had, and I'm so thankful for Artery and its support and this platform where so many people are meeting because of it and coming together really as a community. I even thought, wow, all those years that I was alone in New York and I was new to the city by myself, if such a thing had existed then, I probably wouldn't have been as lonely. But I also realized that the loneliness and the nostalgia I felt was what contributed to what I've created now. At the time, I was just writing a lot, but I wasn't doing anything other than just writing for myself or putting it on my blog. But it was all very internal and took a lot of self-analysis and self-reflection. And I think that finally, after about 7 years of moving to New York, I feel like I'm finally at a place where I'm ready to share this work with other people. And the experience wasn't just about me, it's about what all of us are feeling, and especially at a time where immigrants are very vulnerable. They've always been vulnerable, but right now it's even more important to support them, to, even if we are not directly supporting them, to talk about it, to realize that at the end of the day, we're all human. It doesn't matter where we come from, it doesn't matter what language we speak, it doesn't matter where we were born and what turmoils we went through. As an immigrant, it's not like we're sitting there thinking, oh, I really want to leave my country. It's not something light. Usually we're forced to leave. Usually it's because we want something better, because our parents wanted to give us a better education, a better life. And it's a beautiful journey, and it should be celebrated, and it's very heartbreaking right now to see people suffer and be detained at airports and be deported and everything else that's happening. So with that said, I invite you to join us this Saturday for another show. And it's going to be magical. It's going to be great. And I'm very, very, very blessed to be able to do it. Thank you, and I hope to see you there.